YouTube is connected. Right. We should be back for part 2. And I need to... You know what I could have done? I could have just put the... the live link. Alright. That's what I want. Share. Copy. Make that small. And boom. Right. There should be a direct link for anyone to come over to the new YouTube one. Hopefully it works. I see Rosalind. Rosalind, hello. Thank you. Now, the moment of truth is will reconnect to my YouTube, my computer, my words. Yay, there's Amy, and you've solved my problem of will it show on the chat. Thank you. Congratulations. We have successfully done a restart. Ooh. See, if I'd been smart, I would have scheduled a break then, and I would have gone and had like a... That's when I would have gone and made like my quesadilla or something. I would have taken a 15-minute break. But I was not smart to do that. Alright, welcome back everybody, and thank you Twitch friends for bearing with us while we took care of our YouTube friends. We should now be all moved over, set up, and good to carry on. Right, so I'm happy with the black. I want to work more of the warm 90% in. So hopefully everyone moves across okay. I feel bad for people who are like asleep, but at least the link is directly there, and they could hopefully will click on the link and then come across to the new one. Oh, I never put on Instagram that we're up to page 5. Might be good because you all might see it a bit better on Instagram too without all the shimmer, because we can get a much clearer photo. Still looks pretty shite on camera. Right, that is all done. Alright, now we can come back over here. working without warm grey. Oh gosh, I just thought of another series that I could actually re-listen to and color the coloring book at the same time. Marissa Meyer. It's the retelling of fairy tales in a steampunk futuristic way. And my brain is blanking. But I also have the coloring book for that series too. Oh gosh. Yeah, we were discussing all sorts of book recommendations before, and I'm now completely blanking on the name. It's going to frustrate me until I remember it at like 2 a.m. randomly. Because that's the way it goes, right? Just 2 a.m. random. Oh, this name. You remember it at 2 a.m. for sure. It's always the way. It's always like, what was it being? 2 a.m. I was telling a story earlier about Shadow, because Shadow tends to sleep on my bed. And so when I get to sleep, I haven't been getting to sleep very easily lately, but when I do get to sleep, I'm usually out pretty reasonably. And so when Shadow, you know, he's locked in inside and he's sleeping overnight, but, you know, 4 or 5 a.m. comes and he needs to go outside and he needs to go to the bathroom. So he will get up, he'll go and nibble on some food, and then he'll go and scratch on my mum's door and wake her up. And she's a very light sleeper, so she will actually usually wake up to Shadow scratching on her door. And she'll know, okay, he needs to go out. And so she'll get up and let him out. And that's the routine. But occasionally Mum will sleep through for one reason or another, right? And she won't wake up. It doesn't happen often, but occasionally it happens. And so Shadow will either wait, or more likely he'll come and wake me up. And he knows he can't just like scratch at my door, you know, because my door's open, but I don't wake up to it. So the only way, the Lunar Chronicles, thank you, Nif. I keep thinking stars, and I'm like, it's not stars, but it's something to do with stars. Thank you so much. Yes, because it's Cinder. Because all I could think was winter is the 4th book. Yeah, so Shadow knows he can't just scratch, so he will hop up onto the bed, come right up to my face, and then with his paw start basically punching me in the face with his paw to wake me up. So I will wake up to this cat just whacking me across the face with his paw and be like, wake up, bitch, wake up, I need to go to the toilet. But so it kind of cracks me up, but I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, I'll get up, let him out. He knows I'm not fast to get up as well, so like he's really trying to wake me up fast, because he's getting, you know, like, he's not desperate, but he's like, I need to get out. Katie! Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. Hi. Thank you for shouting out, Katie. If you are on Twitch and you are not already following this beautiful heart that is appearing in chat right now, you should be following Katie, because it is the most adorable, chill, lovely space to be. Katie is adorable, whether in real life with her amazing collection of fairy hats or her fairy PNG, just like Mushroom and Fae, and you feel like you're in a fairy forest, and you need to be there. It's gorgeous, it's wonderful, it's adorable, and it's amazing. And also for all of us that have been talking about Stardew, Katie, Stardew, Fields of Mystria, like, vibes. But yes, what were you up to tonight, lovely? Tell me all about it. if you want. If you need to raid and fade and do the self-cares, do the self-cares, because the self-cares are important. For everyone that's just raided in, kia ora, my name's Amy. I am a colorist based in Aotearoa, New Zealand. I work in adult colouring books and turn them into hopefully beautiful pieces of art while trying to create a safe little glittery bubble of safety on the internet where we can escape the real world and live in a little bit of happiness but also take a little break. So yeah, I am currently 11 hours into stream. I did not mean to stream for 11 hours today, but we have just been rolling with it. And we've been colouring up a storm. So just for context, some of the stuff that I have coloured today. So I've done these, and then because again, Stardew, this is the Stardew Valley official colouring book. If you go into Jazz's room, there's a Junimo colouring book. This is it. They made it. So we coloured like a little egg hunt page. Got back into Palia and it's taking you. They made bee stuff. Bees. We did this one here. We do cats. We like cats a lot here. Cats. So it's cats swimming in a little pool. Yeah. I need to finish off my thing. If you are interested in colouring, but you're like, I don't have colouring stuff. I also draw and release my own colouring pages, and Katie and I did a stream a little while ago where, with the wonderful Violacious as well, where we were working on colouring pages that I've drawn and released, and you can get these for free! Exclamation free in the chat. We'll bring up a link to my Ko-fi store, and you can go and grab free colouring pages. So feel free to do that. And yeah, this is what we're working on now. So this is page number 5. This is from the Fourth Wing colouring book. This is by Lydia Fenwick and is a, you know, gorgeous colouring book. Now it's a bit hard at the moment because this page is so shimmery and my lighting is not the greatest at night because I don't normally stream at night, but again, we're just rolling with it. So it's not the greatest to look at, but we do our best. Every once in a while I will do this, and then you will see a bit clearer the bits that I have worked and the bits that I've still got to work. I just can't work like this because of shadows. But yeah, if you want to chill and hang and vibe out, I'm a good lurk stream. We're, again, safe space to chat. We chat about, usually about candy. Right now we're talking about fantasy books and recommending fantasy books. So if you've got books that you want to read or books that you want to find out about, yeah, feel free to chat. I also dual stream, so I'm also live on YouTube as well as Twitch. So you may see chat, you may hear me talking to people and you're like, I don't see that name. And it could be because it's on the other platform, but this thing up here combines both chats, so you can say hi across the platforms. But of course, if you need to raid and fade, please do the self-cares. And Katie, I appreciate you. They're fun and beautiful. That's exactly how I describe you. But I'm glad you liked it too. I had so much fun colouring with you. Lemonade one looks fantastic. Yeah, Citrus by Pencil Butter. I thought about buying that one, but I don't have a printer. I go to the print store, and going to a print store to print colouring pages feels a bit embarrassing. No, don't be embarrassed. Honestly, I can't say this for every print store, obviously, but my print store that I go to, there's one person there, and she's getting into adult colouring. Like, I literally gave her a list of where to find a bunch of free colouring pages, including my own. I was like, oh, you want to get into colouring? Here you go. A bunch of them, like, when I came in with my own colouring pages, they were so lovely about it too. But also double check, because my print shop allows me to provide my own paper. So I can still get their lovely printing, and I don't have to have a printer, but I can choose the paper that I printed on. So just double check, because a lot of print stores will allow that, and they'll just charge you a printing fee. The local colouring dealer, it's a habit, you know, you got to get your fix. It's an addiction. I need more supplies. I need another fix. You cannot possibly be more embarrassed at your local print shop than my heated rivalry friends who kept having to print out hundreds of photos of so we can craft with them. Nope, love it, love it. Honestly, I had friends who worked at the print store before, and they're like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. We've seen it all." So one art store has a printer. I should check in with them. Maybe I can buy nice paper there and print it in one go. Yeah, so that's possible, Adele. It's free to ask questions. You know, most places don't mind if you ask questions, and particularly if you're buying their paper products too. If you're like, I actually want to print to color. Yeah. So I can actually see to colour, even though it's going to blow it out for you guys, because shiny Prismacolor pencils. Only problem with working with iridescent watercolour. Oh, it's so pretty. Right, so that is the warm grey that we're going to do for there. And then what I was going to do, because I don't have cool grey, because my cool grey is running very, very low, is we're going to use indigo blue and black. And then cool grey 70%. And that's what we're going to use for the leather. And then I want to jump straight to white because I want sharp highlights, because I want this to appear almost shiny. Yeah, I used to print stuff at the library for like 20 cents a page, but I think they just have plain printer paper, which is probably not the best for colouring. Yeah, so at the Warehouse Stationery, I'm sure you know what I mean, bud. I print onto 210 GSM card and actually buy the card at the Warehouse Stationery. It's just their in-store brand stuff, but it cost me 15 cents a page to print, plus the cost of the paper that I buy. So I just go, and it comes in like, you can buy it in up to 500 pack, right? So every once in a while I'll just buy, it's like $30 for 500 of them, and then that just keeps me going for ages. But yeah, I think it's like 15 cents a sheet when you provide your own paper, or even less than that. Work meeting. Oof. It's free to ask questions, but my social anxiety will make me pay. Yeah, Dal. I feel that on so many levels. Good luck with the meeting. No, gosh, I don't want to know. I don't know if I should ask. What photo? But yes, anything you put onto a public is public. Right. Once again, we start with black. Yep. Oh my goodness. I went to the print store the other day to print off the Lydia Fenwick book and also some like freebie bookmark things that I got. And because the freebie bookmarks, I just was doing them in like cheap paper with just a cheap alcohol marker, flat colouring, like nothing too fancy. So I was like, I don't need the fancy paper. I'll just go to, they have a self-service kiosk and it's on the like thinnest of paper, but it's fine for like craft stuff and kid stuff. And yeah, so sometimes I use that one. So I went to go use that one, and the printer, I don't know what I did, but I think I broke it. I had to get them to help, and they're like, oh yeah, no, this is not working. Let's take you to the counter. I'm an artist, I swear. You are an artist. Oh, that's so cute, Katie. I need to do more crafting stuff. I did buy some paint by number kits recently because I've been seeing so many people do color by number books, and I can't get the Hatchet Heroes Disney colouring books very cheaply. Even the new English edition ones are still really, really pricey, so got some colour by numbers kits. They had some Kiwiana ones. So I've got a Kiwi and I've got a Lake Wanaka one. Colour in. They look really cool. They were also potentials for today, but that didn't occur. You messed away? Oh, good, Katie. Thank you so much for the raid, lovely. And once again, Twitch chat, if you're not already, be following Katie. I'm sure everyone is, but just so good. Falling asleep at my keyboard here? Yeah. I hope that's me tonight. Still don't feel particularly tired. Despite the fact I only slept 2 hours last night, and an hour the night before, and an hour the night before that. At some point at midnight, regardless, we will be. I think I need to try to, like, at least curl up in bed, even if I'm not tired. But that's in 2 hours. I want to try and get a bit more work done. So it might look a bit rough and loose at the moment, and that's fine, it is, because we're going to refine. But now a lot of what I'm getting on here is just getting things down. I shall. I got the kitty killed up on me. Oh, yay. Oh, there's nothing better than a kitty cuddle up. What I was actually saying before the raid came in too, when we were talking about Shadow booping me in the face. So Shadow is my kitty cat, for anyone new that's joined us. He is a very grumpy old cat. He's an old man. And he sleeps inside, but you know, he's got to go to the bathroom. So usually in the middle of the night, he will wake up my mum, who is a very light sleeper, by scratching at her door, because she's not allowed in her room. So he will scratch at her door, and she will get up and let Shadow out. But occasionally she will sleep through the scratches. It doesn't happen often, but occasionally she'll sleep through the scratches. And when that happens, he has to come back to wake me up. And I'm not particularly fast at waking up, because when I'm out, I'm out. But also, even when I do wake up, I need time to unlock myself. I can't just jump out of bed to let him out. So he'll wake me up knowing that I need some time to get up. And in order to wake me up, because like scratching at the door is not going to work, I sleep through it. He comes onto the bed, comes up to my face, and starts basically punching me in the face with his paw. He's just like, boom, 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 boom. Like, wake up, wake up, wake up. And eventually I will wake up and then let him out. The other night, I woke up to him. So he obviously was trying to wake up Mum, couldn't wake up Mum, decided to come and wake me up. Instead of just bapping me across the face, he actually took his claw and dug it into my cheek. So I woke up to sharp pain and a cat claw in my cheek. I mean, I swore, because it was a painful way to wake up. And I was like, you son of a bee. But yeah, I was like, okay, you're obviously desperate to get out then, right? Like, you must be desperate to wake me up like this, because this is not how you normally wake me up. So I pushed myself to get up ASAP to get him out the door, because I was like, he must be getting like absolutely desperate. Get to the front door, open it up, and he just looks at me and starts wandering towards the kitchen like, no, I woke you up to feed me. And I was just like, oh, hells no. Because the other thing is, this was at 4 a.m. in the morning, and I had just got into sleep at 3 a.m. And so I'd only had an hour's sleep, and I was like, you son of a bee. No. So yeah, I might have kicked him out. I picked him up and I put him outside because I knew he was going to need to go outside anyway soon, because it was his go out in the morning time. I was like, no, I'm not feeding you. I'm not rewarding this behavior. You are going out and you're going out now. So he was a little mad at me and I was a little mad at him. Ada, hello. Yeah, it's been a bit of a surprise. It was not my plan to stream this long today, but it's where the mood took us, and so here we are. It's been 11 and a half hours and we're still going, but you're quite alright. Time zones are a thing. You're here when you're here, and I appreciate you being here. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad I got Tamu young. I trained him that he only gets breakfast after I get mine, and since he has a lid tray, yeah. If I sleep too late, he creeps up to my face and slowly extends a paw and baps my face. Yep. Yeah. No, most of the time Shadow's fine, but yeah, it used to be because, unfortunately, when Dad was here, Dad used to get up and go to the bathroom at that time anyway, so Shadow is trained because he went out when Dad got up. And Dad routinely got up at 5 a.m. So he's trained between 4 and 5 that he would get to go outside and go to the bathroom. So, and again, he's 12. So it's not like we're easily retraining him. We have trained him that he's no longer allowed in the master bedroom because of Mum's allergies. So he knows. He still tries to sneak in there any opportunity he gets, but he knows he's not meant to be in there now. And that's why he sleeps with me. Yeah, they don't. It's the same thing with, like, every time Mum sees a specialist, they're like, oh, you need to get rid of your cat, you need to get rid of your cat. He's 12. He's 12, he's, you know, he was a rescue and he's already got trauma from being abandoned once. Like, he's not going to cope being rehomed, and it's mean to rehome him or upset his routine just because Mum's allergies are bad. So we're just like, no, we're just, once he goes, there won't be another cat, which I'm sad about, but also, you know, we have to do what we have to do to help Mum. So right, I think that one's, and now I want 70% warm, no, I want 70% cool. Tamarack sees things happen at certain times, certain orders, and he doesn't like it when things are different. Yeah, I think that makes sense though, you know? Again, as you say, cats don't do well with breaks in routine. It's like Shadow and his treats. He's not doing well because he doesn't have his regular treats. But I also can't find his regular treats anywhere, and I haven't been able to find them in months. And I suspect they don't make them anymore. Which is sad. And so I've got other treats, but he still expects that he can jump up here. He expects every time he hears me talking at the computer that I'm streaming now, though. Which isn't always the case. So he hears me talking at the computer and he thinks, ooh, I'll get treats now. Which is my own fault, because I did give him treats every time, you know, I was streaming. Alright. We're just doing a layer of warm grey over everything, and then we start the magic blending. So again, it's looking very similar to the top colour because it is still both, you know, greys, but one's warm and one's got a cool undertone. I mean, is he wrong? That's true. Yeah, exactly that, Ada. one of Mum's specialists was like, oh, I have to mention it, but also, like, if someone told me to get rid of my cats, I would be like, oh, hells no. So, he was good. He got it. And yeah, like, the specialists that are important know that, like, once he's gone, it's fine. Like, we're not getting another cat. It's just, it's mean at his age to move and rehome him. So, yeah. And again, we're taking measures to keep him away as much as we can from Mum and her allergies. Like tonight, she worked out, so, because Shadow's, it's getting colder, right? So Shadow wants to be close to bodies, and I'm streaming, so right now he can't come and cuddle up next to me very easily. So he's going to cuddle up next to Mum, except he can't cuddle up next to Mum because Mum can't actually have him touch her. But what she's done is she's put a blanket on the couch beside her, which he loves, you know, biscuiting down into a blanket. And so he's taken to that very strongly, and he just settled down right beside her, nestled down on this blanket. And it's like just a little thing, but makes a difference. And it was all good till I went out and made a quesadilla, and then he heard the cheese and was like, cheese stacks, cheese stacks, cheese stacks. The wrong grey. Oh boy. Where's 70% cool grey? Did I just never get it out? I never got it out. I've been using the wrong grey this whole time. Fun! Well, fun. No wonder it's not seeming right. This is why you don't colour when you're tired. Yeah. My cat goes feral when cheese comes out. Yeah, so does Shadow. It's not meant to, but we give him a little bit. But yeah, he thinks any time you're chopping something now, it's for him. It's like, oh. So, like, if I'm chopping onion for dinner, he comes over because he thinks you're chopping cheese, and it's clearly for him, right? And so I have to take a piece of onion and put it right next to his nose so he can smell it's onion, and then he'll walk away in disgust, and he'll be like, oh, because you're cutting onions. And it's like, it's not always for you, Shadow. There we go. See, now that's blending better into the blue. I was wondering why I was having so many blending issues. It's like, because I had the wrong freaking grey this whole time. So I'm mad at myself, but that's okay. These things happen. No point dwelling on it. We will make it work. And hey, there's just a warm grey undertone, which is just going to add a bit of dynamicness to the whole thing. Trinket steals cooked potatoes, broccoli and peas. Pumpkin is what another thing that our cats will steal. A chicken, our sister's cat likes ham and chicken. Yeah. Is it just my cat who doesn't care about food? Like, not at all? Oh my gosh. Maybe. I mean, one of my previous cats wasn't particularly obsessed. Like, JB was never particularly obsessed with food. So it could just be the cat. Although he did like jelly beans. He was called JB because that's what jelly beans, old jelly beans, used to be called here in Aotearoa. They were JBs. And he used to eat the black ones. The aniseed flavoured jelly beans. Which, not only wild that a cat would eat jelly beans, but eat the licorice flavoured ones, aniseed ones. Alright, so hopefully it's reading as blacks, but different variations of blacks for this leather armor, because that's the point, is that it's her leather armor, but the dog follows my cat around because the cat knocks things off the counter to open them. Oh, so they got a system. They're working together. Sneaky sneak. Still have to go back over and do the ties as well, so hopefully I can make the ties pop out. Tam isn't very interested in human foods, luckily. My old boy Israel weirdly liked blueberry muffins. Yeah. Yeah, no, Shadow is not so much into fruits and veg. Like, he will eat a little bit of cooked pumpkin, but he's not really fussed on it. But he loves butter, cheese, and bread. And all three of those things together are his crack as well. Because, oh my god, if I have cheesy bread... you think I can go anywhere? No. Because... cheesy bread for Shadow. It's like, this is not for you. This is so not for you. This is so many things not for you. But no, cheesy bread for Shadow. Alright. So, still a bit of a chaotic mess at the moment. But again, hopefully now you can see what I'm meaning of. It still reads as black, but with different undertones to it. Still got a bit of blending out and stuff to do, but we're getting there. Especially now I've change the angle around so you can see. Of course, everything except for the white needs a bit of a sharpen. It's like the pencils are melting. Alright, sorry, back to harder for you to see. Okay, I think we're getting there. So what I'm doing when I rub my finger over this is I'm just picking up some of the extra wax build-up, which allows me to see a bit more clearly where we're at with the blend of this. But I think we're there. The thing that's left to do is there was actually a tie across here, and of course now at this point it's so worn down that I don't think you can even see where the tie was, and I don't know if I can sketch it in there, so I'm just gonna do the strings down here and just pretend that they're there coming from underneath. You'll never know, it's fine. Certainly can't see the laces now. Oh, I forgot that I had that bit there, and I've still got the little side bits, but yeah, I like that. I like that so far. You said some pet tags? Yes. Alright, let's have a look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at the babies. So we have some pet tags coming from Nif. Look at the baby. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. That is just adorable. And then we have this baby. Also boop. Boop, 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 boop. We love pet tags. Thank you so much for sharing, Nif. I appreciate that. The jacket really stands out against the background. Thank you so much, Pastel Pigeon. Welcome in. Kia ora. If I turn the light around, unfortunately we get shadows while I work, so I can't work like this, but you can see a lot better how the top is going. Love Hello Pages looking, by the way. A background on Chef's Kiss. Thank you so much. It is granulating watercolors. Ganzai Tambi granulating watercolors with iridescent watercolor also splattered in. And I knew with Prismacolors I'd be covering up most of it, of this design, so I was like, that's fine. So we just splattered it everywhere, and then I used some alcohol markers to throw down some base colors on the design, and now we're using Prismacolors to go over the top. So I've just got a couple of little wraps on here, which I'm doing in the same blue, black, and then we just got her hair to go, and this page is done. And unfortunately, you get the terrible lighting, because this page is too shimmery to be worked on at this time of night, but also it's what I feel like doing, so it's what we're working on. Did you see the Kiwi I attempted to draw? I did, Amy. I was going to message you after stream about it. Because I got tagged in it. And it's super cute. Yo. Notifications. Not that. I don't want comments. I want the tag. There it is there. Look at this. This is what Amy drew. It's a butterfly kiwi. It's so cute. It's really, really cute. I love the colors you've chosen as well. Like the pink, purple, and brown. It's a really good combo. I like it now while I remember, and then I'll try to remember to comment later on. I need to bring this back in line. Yeah, thank you so much. It's so cute. Now work out how wings work and then I'll do another. Wings are hard. Even I don't get it. Wings, like, the wing structure and stuff is crazy. He's leading off fireworks at this time of night. Guess what, folks? In 4 minutes we would have officially hit 12 hours that I've been streaming. Wasn't my intention, but it's fine. Having a blast. And I'm getting so much work done. I hope you all are enjoying it. Yeah. I would appreciate, because it is a new stream, I'm also going to remind you guys to hit that little thumbs up down below if you're on the YouTube side. It does a surprising amount of work with the algorithm. Like a thumbs down actually does really hurt a video going out there, so, and just because it does let YouTube know that, like, hey, you should show this to other people who might be interested, and then maybe we can find more friends who will come and join us in the live stream. So if you wouldn't mind, I would really appreciate it. If you like the stream. If you don't like the stream, hit it anyway, because, you know, opposites are fun. Good morning, Millie. How are you? Good to see you again, hun. Yep, we're still going strong. We're on image number 5. Wasn't my intention to do this long of a stream when I started, but hey, that's how we're vibing today. We're working on this page from the Fourth Wing colouring book, but I used a bunch of iridescent watercolours to base it, so it's also really, really hard to look at. So I have to turn the light right around to show you it. But in order to work on it, I need that like that. So yeah, it's not the most effective one to be colouring on stream, but also we're nearly done. Like, I just got the hair to go. Yes, the hair's the most complicated part, but just got the hair to go, so. Shiny. Yeah, we do love shiny. So, sorry, I just wanted to finish that part before I stopped. Ooh. So because this is page number 5, this is what we did for number 4. So, again, a bit hard to see because of the weird lighting. But it's this one here. This is a Korean's book called Autumn Cats Picnic. It's a bunch of cats doing fun stuff. So we coloured this one here just with Color pencils. Violacious! Hello, lovely. So that was number 4. Number 3 was from the Stardew Valley Junimo colouring book. And we did the Egg Festival Hunt page. Very Eastery. Of course, glitter. Everything's got glitter. It's page 3. Page 2 was by Pencil Butter. And it's the citrus page, which is one of the pages we gave away during the charity stream. Pencil Butter was the one that provided all the giveaway prizes. The first one we did was Lydia Fenwick from Flower Girls. We did this Pansy page. I'm probably still working on Twitch from hours ago. I was checking something over here before I closed my eyes. Valid. Yeah, probably. There's a lot of, you know me, I'm a good lurk stream. We don't mind if you lurk. But I also like to hear that maybe you're getting some sleep. I'm still going because, yeah. Maybe I'll get some sleep tonight, but not counting on it. But maybe. Alright, we're up to the hair now. So the hair presents a little bit of a challenge because her hair starts off brown-black and then actually fades to silver. So what I'm going to kind of imagine... Where do we think... Looks like the hair's sweeping there and then sweeps around, but I need to know where it ends and where it starts. It's not particularly clear, is it? Maybe we just do it dark there and fading to silver there, because it's like you'd plait down, right? So that would be more the end there and that would be the start. So maybe we do that, we presume that. Yeah, I will, Ada. I've been taking lots of breaks and stuff, so yeah, I'm doing alright. I just, at the moment, going through a lot of stuff in my life that makes it very hard for me to sleep at the moment, and so I've been up and colouring all night, but there will reach a point where like my mum's going to bed, and I don't want to disturb her and stuff like that, and I can't shut my door, so at some point I will have to stop streaming. Or we just turn into an ASMR stream as I whisper talk to you guys because my mum's asleep. But I'm pretty sure she's still awake at the moment. I should check that. It is hit 12 hours, so I might take this opportunity just to stand up for a minute. I'll go and take my dishes out. I'll go check on Mum and see how she's going, and yeah, then we'll come back and we'll work on the plat, because I think dark there, light there, I think we've worked it out. But we're going to take a little bit of a stretch break first, because stretch breaks are important, and I encourage you all to do the same, especially those of you that have been here with me this whole time, because you'll also need a break. Oh, stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Oh. As a cat, man, my door is never closed either. Yeah, pretty much it. Watching our shows. We're all good. Ooh. We have more water, because water's important. And peanut butter cup. My family gave me a hard time months after I moved out, saying that they could still hear oh beds. I could imagine so why. That is a loud, loud yell as well. We're pretty good here, but you know, it's also good to be considerate. Alright, so this one is the one that we're going to do with the French greys, because then we can bring in that sort of warm browns as well. I've also pulled out black, of course, sepia, and I've got the chocolate, which is also what we used in the skin. And we're going to do black brown for her hair, fading into silver white, because that is how the book describes her hair. And I'm going to do it with the French greys, so it's got like a brownish tint, just so it's different from the blue greys and the warm greys are down there. This is looking so pretty. Thank you. I'm sorry that you guys are having to deal with all the iridescent shimmer light. The next page we won't do a shimmery background on. And I figure out what page we're doing next. If we're doing a next page. I think we will. I still feel like I've got a little bit left in me. so all the top of the head is pretty straightforward because it's all the black brown, so we don't have to worry about gradients in the top of the head, so that makes it easy. Same with this bit at the bottom. We just have to consider how the light plays into it. How old is Shadow? He is 12 or 13, somewhere around there. I think Mum got him in 2012. So, and at the end of 2012, and the SPCA, because he's a rescue, they weren't sure of his exact age, but they thought he was 2 and a bit in December of 2012. So, in December of this year, he will be 14. Yeah, so he must be 13. Is that how math works? All the extenders. Now I've got some sepia. We're gonna work that in. See, again, I could work without the light, which would let you see the color better, but then you're gonna get the shadow from the other light. So I can't win when it comes to shimmer like this. At least this way I can see better. Which is kind of the important thing, is that I, as the colorist, needs to be able to actually see the page, so... Under here. Alright, so that's sepia, black, and then we want the 90% French grey, which is really like a dark brown. We're gonna work that in, and then we're gonna work another layer of blackened, make sure that it's really dark. Pull some highlights out. Cats love him, hate him, can't live without him. Yeah. Definitely a cat person, but I also fully understand people being dog people. I just never grew up with dogs, and I'm a little scared of big dogs, so yeah. But it's just more like uncomfortableness because I didn't grow up with them and I'm not familiar with them, so I'm just more comfy with cats, and I like cats, and cats are chill, and cats are cute. Man, I'm definitely a cat person. But it's nothing against you if you're a dog person, because dog people are cute. Dogs are cute. Dog people are usually cute too. Oh, why is so behind on stream? Yeah. Yeah, reminder that check your stream, because maybe you need to press the live button and jump back to being actually live again. The amount of times on YouTube where I've been watching and then I realise I'm not live and it turns out I'm like 15 or 20 minutes behind. Yeah. And sometimes I can tell by how people are, what people are chatting about too. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're a bit behind on the stream. It happens. I understand. I do the same thing, so it's easy enough to do. And it really should be on YouTube's design, and maybe they need to have like a large thing that pops up that goes, hey, we noticed that you're like over 5 minutes behind the live. Did you wanna catch up? Did you wanna be taken to the live? While the stream is actively live, you know? So you can't see any of the details of the strands of the hair, but hopefully you can kind of make out that sort of dark brown black that we've got for her hair. And then of course we're going to add in some highlights, except that white is too extreme, so we're going to use a French grey. Really appreciate that you save all your streams so that we can go back and watch the whole thing later. Absolutely. I think the only streams that I have hidden are some game streams. And I need to figure out what to do there, because I'd like to occasionally stream games, but I don't know if I want the content to remain on YouTube. And if it's like, if I'm colouring and then I move into a game, I don't want to hide the colouring stream, so I'd have to start a new stream, or I don't know, I've got to figure that part out. I don't want to start like a gaming channel, but you know, I like to occasionally play a game on the channel. But YouTube is not a fan of mixed content. So, and I want to keep the art channel as the art channel, you know, even if we do occasionally play a game on the live stream. Sepia. We've got our French grey at 90. This is the start of a gradient here. Skip. No, I'm going to take 70, 50. I also have the chocolate, I forgot about that. Pencil shavings again. Then we have 20%. You can see we're going to start getting really light here. And then we can use the white to really bring it into the end and keeping in mind, you know, I still want some gradient there, but I think that'll work. I think that looks alright. So hopefully you can see. Yeah, you can see there. The gradient in your hair. So going from dark down to that silver. And I think it kind of does read as silver even though it's like the warm browns. Awesome. Alright. Bring in a bit. Let's do a plait. Maybe if we remove some of the background, it will be a bit better with the light. Maybe. Probably not. Alright, so take sepia. So my idea is we do free. So I did free, full, 1/2, 1/3. So that one that's half, that'll be a full brown. The third black will be half brown, and then we'll do a third there. So basically free, full, half, third, repeating down, but bring it one down every time with a new color, if that makes sense to anybody. I might have just said a bunch of gibberish and you're like, huh? basically at this point we'll also be basically doing the white. Sorry, I'm also just marking out colours and stuff like that. So we were like pure white. Okay. We are making our way through the plat. Once you get the gradient down, it's not too long to actually do it. It's just getting that gradient sorted. Now, the fun part, we get to do the white. Yeah, I feel like we've kind of pulled off a gradient to silver here there. And just to really hammer home that contrast, we'll up the black in a couple of areas. I like that. I think that's cool. See a bit more of it there. Auntie Chris, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm still going. We've been productive though. We've just finished off page number 5. Like, genuinely, I don't think it needs anything else. I'm quite happy with it like that. I feel like we've got those sort of black levers with different tints. We've got the hair that goes from black to silver. We've got the little violets around the edge there. The background's all done, so think we're done with page number 5. I was just having a good look to see if there was anything else I could think of. I don't think it actually needs... Oh, I was going to put a bit of glitter in the centre of the violets. That's what I was going to do. Okay, first things first. Because we make our life easy, we put away things that are in our way. So, black, white, sepia, French grey 20%, that's French grey 50%, 70%, and no, you're not French grey, 90%. Cold. It must be in here. There it is. I put it in the other pile. That one. Always takes a hot minute. Alright. Let me switch back over to this side. And we can put away the random colours. Pulled out. Whoops, the greens were back on the side. That's okay. Alright. That's all our pencils away. We do things like that. Yeah. Getting all those prisoners' berries back in order, that's a mood, right? It's always such a thing. Alright, I need some water before I do anything. Much better. I have a very specific colour that I want to use. That's my backup. This mermaid star would also be pretty, but there's another colour I want to use on here. There you are. It's called Cosmic. It's a dark purple, blue, red reflect. Actually, it might cover up the white in the centre, and I still don't want to lose that either, so maybe I will do mermaid. It's light purple with orange. It'll pick up on the gold in here though. That hair looks so on point, thank you. I'm pretty pleased with it. It came out pretty well, especially considering we had to do that pivot from the original plan. Alright, so it's not about covering the entire flower, I just want to put a little bit of sparkle in the centre of the flowers. And then because it stickles on Prisma, which can cause reactions, we now just have to hair dry this to start the drying process before it can eat away at our Prismas and change all the colours to fluoro pink, because sometimes Stickles does that. I'm going to put you on mute while I blast this with a hairdryer, and I will probably eat Reese's Peanut Butter Cup while I'm at it too. Maybe. Let's see how I feel. it's so frustrating when YouTube does that too. But yeah, sometimes like, it's so blue. Yay! And now I can show you this at like an angle and you can actually see things properly. Yeah, I really like that. I think that's come together really well. And the fun little shimmers, so it's got like that little touch of glitter on the flowers. So it's like normal portrait with funky background, shimmer. Normal, shimmer. But yeah, that is our 5th page completed. I did indeed eat my peanut butter cup. Your hair is awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I really do like how that came together, especially because we had to deviate from the original cool tones I was going to use. I'm actually really glad we used the French grays. I really like how that works now. Alright, where did my biro go? Where did anything go around here? Who knows? What is useless pen? It's here. And again, 16th of April. 4th wing, and then because I have 2 4th wing colouring books, we put LF for Lydia Fenwick, just like Flower Girls. Violet back silhouette. I don't know. It needs a fancier name, but that'll do. So it is Ganzai Tambi Iridescent watercolor, super golden markers for the green of the stem, golden markers, Prisma, Posca paint pens, and stickles on the little flowers, and that gives an NB because it's the first time I've coloured in this book, so it was a new book. It has now been worked. We add that to the pile. Oh, things achieved today. Now that goes up to 5. Fourth wing. So it's not the entangled one, it is the Lydia Fenwick one. And 78 is incorrect because this is a single-sided book. So I feel like that should be in half. Because that feels like an overall 4th wing Lydia Fenwick page count. Yes, 78. 78 beautifully hand-drawn pages. So I feel like that's actually meant to be in half. So 70 becomes 35 plus 3. So we're going to make that 38. Yeah, 38. That feels more accurate. And then we can do 1 page completed. Oh. So it's 2 books tonight that we have put into work now, which is awesome. We sort this. Oh, I think it wants each A, don't I? No, that's alright. So we've got the 3 completed ones up the top here. And then we got all the unworked books here. I am slowly getting down on them. But that's 84, and we minus away 4. 1 for row 1, and then for the 3 completed ones. So that means now I've got 80 untouched books in my collection. So we're getting there. A little bit at a time. Okay. Next page. Because I don't feel ready for bed yet. I do want more liquid. Okay. What does the first column indicate? A1, C2, etc. That is location. That refers to my bookshelves. So, sort column A to Z. So, I have these cube style bookshelves that have like free. They stand vertically, and it's like A1, A2, A3 refers to the bookshelf. So A is the first bookshelf. A1 means 1 means it's the top one, 2 means the middle one, 3 means the bottom one. So just means that I can find a book if I'm not 100% sure what shelf it's on. I just label my shelves. So basically I have 3 by 3. So I have A1, 2, 3, B1, 2, 3, C1, 2, 3. Then D is a shelf next to it, and I actually have 4 shelves there. So that goes right up to D4. D4 holds my completed books, which was only 2 of them. And then E is another 4 shelfer, but I don't use anything on the 4th shelf of E. And then you can see these 2 things here, which is hospital bag, which is where I keep Small Victories and Millie Mariotta. And then I haven't decided where these 3 books are going yet, so right now they don't have a location. But it just helps me track where books live if I ever need to hunt for something, because I'm like, I want to colour this specific book. Where do I go to? Yeah, works for me. Alright. Pile. I don't want to do you because I need 7 markers. They're coming tomorrow. Think. Not you. Not you. Not you. Alright, so could do that one. Actually, we could do that one. Maybe that one. Not that one. Not really that one. This is a 2-minute job. I don't think any of you will be interested in that one. Yeah, 450 books. 450. Yeah, I have. Yeah, 454. So if you take away the free completed and row 1, yeah, 450 books. 50 more books and I have 500. Okay. I have 75 and they all fit on one shelf. It's not about the number that you have. And also I have been collecting since 2020. So, yeah. But yeah, whatever you've got, as long as it makes you happy, that's all you need. Right, so I would like your opinion. We'll see if I can talk myself into one while we're at it. So the first option that we have, you have 5. Ooh, what 5 do you have, bud? Well, technically you have 6, because I still have that book for you. I might at this stage just need to post it to you, because I keep on not getting down there. I still have that book for you. So the first one that I have, this is Aleksey Bischoff's Monster Party. We started this one on stream a while ago, and I haven't made it back to it. It reminds me a lot of Are Real Monsters. So this is a Pictora. It's a continual panel one. And I was just aiming to get the first 2 panels done. So this would just be pulling out water-based markers and shading. But yeah, if you remember Are Real Monsters, it very much gives me those sort of vibes. But it's a bunch of monsters going to a party. So yeah, I would like to get the first 2 pages done of that. That's an option. We have the Knights of Tay Realm. So this is technically meant to be Taylor Swift. And it's by an artist called Aleph Vernon, and he took the different eras of Taylor Swift and the different albums and turned them into basically fantasy heroines that live in different realms. So it doesn't have to be coloured as Taylor Swift. I am not doing everyone in this book blonde. I would get too bored. But absolutely gorgeous portraiture. Definitely want to do one of these. So that's another option there. Joanna Basford's 30 Days of Creativity. This one's not exactly the most exciting. It would be a quick win. I have this spread here. I just need to black out those pages with some acrylic paint. Stick these two down in place. And then we're going to use the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic and put it over the bubbles. I think that's all I'm going to do on the page. I've been debating for ages if I was going to do anything over the patterns or anything, but honestly I think I'm just going to stick it in like that. Just call that one done. So that's not the most exciting one. It would be a very quick one, but it's not the most exciting. Then we have Tarot Colouring, which is a book I've been wanting to get back to for I don't know how long. So this is the one that I've done in here, the full. This was actually like when I started uploading colouring videos to YouTube. This was the very first video that I put up. And yeah. I know Candace at Happy Catastrophe is going to be doing her, I've always loved the Lovers card, is going to be doing her series again soon. I can't remember which one she's up to. I think it's Justice. Yeah, it's Justice because she's done the heart on there. I don't like that one as much, but I do love the Lovers. I do love the birds on here. So this is also another one. I mean, there's lots of designs in here. We don't have to stick to that one, but Queen of Swords is pretty too. Lots of butterflies. Should, you know, actually give you some better light so you can actually see. This tarot book is the only book I contemplate buying a second copy of. It's so gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, the Queen of Coins as well. Yeah, just stunning. I did this page in 2023 and I kept saying, I'm going to get back to the book. I'm going to get back to the book. And since 2023, I've not made it back to the book. So that, I think I want to do that one. I love the Budgies. And also the Lovers is such a good card. So that's also an option too. And then the fifth one is, kind of goes along the lines of the Knights of Tay Realm, because I would probably base this with water-based markers. So I could also Fairy Tales, Princesses and Fables coloring book by Selena Fenwick. Could start basing one of these with water-based markers. I love the Beauty and the Beast page. But I kind of was also thinking that one could be like a light tutorial, but then you know, have to film something for it. Oh no, 12 Dancing Princesses, too complicated. I do like the Aladdin page, that's quite cool. Could be fun with all the clouds. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I love Selena Fenwick's portraiture. The Rapunzel page is cool too, lots of hair. I love colouring hair. So yeah, I don't know if there's like a preference that any of you would like to see or anything you'd like me to work on, or if you can think of my collection you're like, hey, could you, I might be willing. Otherwise I might just random number it. Tarot book will be the only book I complete basic copy of. I always vote fairy tales. Okay. Oh boy, I think I see everyone with a different vote. So I will always vote fairy tales. I'd love you to see another tarot page. Tayrealm also looks great, but 30 days sounds like it'd be a quick win. It's been on your list to do for a while. Yeah, I mean, this is, though I do have to pull out acrylic paints and find my basing, so that's actually going to be more of a pain, because I just realised I don't know where the scrap paper is to put underneath right now. Unless I just use the pages that are in there. I could use the pages that are in there. That's not actually an excuse. I don't see much Lena Fennick getting done recently either. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Okay, so that's 2, 2, and 2, and 2. 2, 2, 2. Excellent. Well, if we put tarot colouring to the side, maybe we could do that after we do the base, but maybe we can do a base in each of these, and we can, because, you know, I don't mind just doing some basing as well, because I'm just going to use water-based markers to base. So let's choose a page in each of them. Alright, I just need to, once again, make space. Pencils out of the way for now. You haven't seen that one yet? Yeah, it's a neat one. Alright, I'll start with this one first. I need a bunch of bookmarks, please. And my water-based marker swatches. Okay. It's on my wish list. Yeah, I think it's like, it's stunning and also quite unique. You don't have to colour them as Taylor Swift. Like, just because it was inspired by her albums doesn't mean it is. Because like, it doesn't actually mention anywhere that it is technically Taylor Swift. Like, they call it Tayrealm specifically, and you know, because if it says it's Taylor Swift, well then the artist can't release it. Alright. And yeah, it goes through all the different albums as it imagines them as different heroines. So we have The Bard, which I believe is their first album. That one would be really perfect for Mermaid. If you didn't want to colour a person, there's just scenery there. I wish it was single-sided. It would be so much better to do some of these with alcohol markers. Like, yeah, that's really tiny, but alcohol markers. I wish it was single-sided. But also, there's a lot of pages in this book. And there's colour printing throughout too, which is amazing. But yeah, that and alcohol markers. Alright, we have The Damsel, which is Speak Now. The more I see this one flip, the more I want it. What is it? Hashtag Amy made me buy it. I'm sorry, I've already made someone buy a colouring book today by accident because I flipped it. Alright, I went through that too quickly and didn't actually look for anything that I could colour. I've always loved this one, especially because she's going to be backlit, so she's going to be glowing, and also I love the music video for it. And of course this was my introduction to Taylor Swift, so yeah, I'm going to mark that one as a potential because I can see that one. Alright, and then we have The Princess and wish list. Dragons, that would have been good for the March of the Dragons one. I also love this one where her dress is the clouds, like it turns into the clouds and she's holding a sword that's on fire in the sky. Like, it's just so much I'm like yes about on this page. Dragon. the Warrior, which is our red album. I love that her guitar is also an axe here. And then we have the Paladin. Just, oh. It also appeals to my RPG sense because I can look at each of these and go, these are classes, these are D&D classes, and that means that there's an adventure here. The Gorgon, which, oh, I freaking love that. I'm making that glow as well. Okay, I might mark that one too. I think the Gorgon's like my favorite section overall. Like, I just love the illustrations so much. Like, even that. And then we have the Archer. Of course, is Lover. That's very pretty. Kitties! There has to be a kitty page. The art style is amazing. Do they have any other books? I don't think so, but I think I've seen them in collab books before. Let's Google. Just put that there so I know that's where I'm up to. I don't think... Yeah, just the Knights of Tayrealm. Yeah, it looks like it's just the Knights of Tayrealm. Nothing else is coming up as far as I can see. But yeah, this is only released last year. Like, this is a relatively new release, so... Maybe they are working on their own. It'd be cool to see them work on one that is like their own unique characters. Yeah, the Fairy. Which, oh my god. Fabery. I just love, love, love. And then, of course, we've got mixing with folklore here, which is where the witch comes in. The Fairy and the witch are matching. And this is very autumnal. The last great fairy dynasty, like these little nods throughout, so if you know, you know, but if you don't know, it's also like you don't know. Then we have the Rempress, which is very purple haze, and then that's the cover with, not the cover, but you know, with all the different ones here. That one there. All the different covers. I just realised we could also just do that. For that. Title pages. Was it tackle the title pages? Then we have the poet, which of course is the Poet Society page. That could be cool. Stained glass. And then yeah, that's their little bio. Blank page, and then the map of the land of Tayrealm. So yeah, that gives us a couple options in there. So you have the Speak Now Glowing Castle, or Castle in the Clouds, or Gorgon. I'm leaning more towards those two, to be honest. I'm not sure. I will flip the other one and then I'll decide. But yeah, I'm leaning towards her with the cloud dress and the Gorgon one. Yeah. Tough choice. I can see both of those. And I love both of them. I was kind of thinking here I could use some like Neo Color 2s to blend out the dress and make it real ethereal, and then we can have the fire in the sky and lots of pretty purples and pinks and prettiness. Then here we get the fun of green and glowing, and I don't know, I will think about that and we will decide that while we flip through this one, which is one on here. But fairy tales, princess and fables. Sometimes it's good to just step away for a moment and then come back. You vote for the ethereal one, the castle cloud one? Okay, that's good to know. We'll keep that in mind. Like most Selena Bennett books, this one is one that's got 2 copies of images. So we've got 2 sets. Now, I do love this Beauty and the Beast one. I did think about using this one as a lighting tutorial and potentially trying to film it as a lighting tutorial. And I know I've mentioned a few times tonight talking about the difficulty I have in filming tutorials, but trying to figure out if I can explain it, because not only, you know, do I get asked often how do I do my extreme lighting, but this is the perfect one to explain it, because I could do 3 points of lighting. We have your candles for your standard lighting. We can make the rose glowing, and then this window can be outside nighttime, creating a light that comes in. So you've got 3 points of light to contend with. You've got diffused light, reflected light, and pure light as well. And then I could also do it in different colors. So I've got pink, blue, and yellow. So I can see this one being a really good one to explain the technicality of how I do lighting. I don't know how long that would be as a YouTube video, but I feel like that's the sort of thing where I could kind of explain it in a video. And I mean, I would genuinely be going and going, I don't know how I'm doing this, but I'll take you through my process and I can see this page. So I think I'm going to save that one for that process potentially, because this is a good one for it. Yeah. I mean, I could do it as a series of streams, and then maybe do it as a voiceover afterwards, which could be a way too. Like, we could figure it out live, and then I could take the live footage and cut it down. No, because then I'm going to end up with 50 or 60 hours of footage to go through and scrub. I don't know, I'll think about that. This is another one where we could have a lot of fun lighting, because you got the moon, so obviously you got the backlight of the moon, but then her dress is transforming back. But the thing is, now technically the perspective is correct, but it really doesn't look it, because her foot's coming forward and she's back, so she's on like an angle like that, but her foot just seems humongous compared to her, right? Like, it just feels, but it's the perspective of it, which is correct, but it just feels wrong and it throws me off, even though it is foreshortening. So yeah, but that would also be another one. I was like, I can do marble, explain marble on that one. The Little Mermaid, of course this would be fantastic for Mermaid. I don't think I feel that one tonight. Diamonds and Toads, which is some sort of French fairy tale. Melina. That one's super cute. Then we have Red Riding Hood, and once again this could be a fun one to play around with light. We could have something from behind and something coming that way. Again, I always look at things in terms of light. Snow White and Rose Red. The Snow Queen. Goose Girl, which I do like that one. It's just a bit weird with the horse, but it is part of the thing. And this is Baba Yaga, the little doll. That could be fun, spooky page. I also have another Selena Fenwick that's not been worked, which is like Witches and Wizards. I could also grab that one and we could flip through that one if we want as well. Maybe find something there. Now this one's quite cool because you've got a lot of extra room around here, so you could have some fun in the background here, which I do like. That one feels like it would be quite a bit simpler. So I don't mind that one, to be honest. A German tale, best known by the Grimm's Brothers version, tells the story of a spoiled princess and a cursed prince. When the princess drops her golden ball in a well, a frog helps her retrieve it under the promise she'd befriend him, let him eat with her and sleep on her pillow. She's reluctant to keep her promise, but when it's forced to follow through, the curse on the frog is broken to reveal his true form, although there's an eye missing from his there. There's a typo. Yeah, I could see that one. I like the empty space of it. I am not going to be able to pronounce her name, but this is the 1001's Night. And she tells a story every night to keep herself alive. Shahrazad. I'm probably still butchering that, and I do apologize. I can't word, and my brain's not there to word. I still love this Rapunzel one too. I just look at that and all the hair, and I'm like, yes, hair. So we're gonna mark Rapunzel. And we have another Snow White, which is interesting. Kind of like that one too. Shahir is odd. Shahir is odd. I'm sorry. I'm not good with words. I'm not good with English, let alone other languages. Especially when I'm tired. Princess and he. Kind of like Sleeping Beauty too. Good enough. I genuinely try. It comes from a place of me genuinely trying. I'm just not the greatest at it. I'm so glad you're doing this live today. It feels amazing to colour with you continuing the RJ Hampson page because you got me motivated. Oh, good. Go lots in the freebies. I love that. I also quite like this Aladdin page. I feel like this one would be a simpler one to do as well. Not, I think, the vibe for tonight. I'm not doing that one. That one's too busy. I don't want to do the kids one. I do like Puss in Boots because he's a cat, but I don't think I want to colour it. But I do like the cat. And then Jack and the Beanstalk, which would be a simpler one, but not really the vibe either. So we've got Rapunzel or the Frog Prince, and as I said, there is one more Selena Fenwick I haven't worked in. And I have to get up anyway to get my markers. Oh. Alright, me just bumping everything, sorry. Alright, just to throw another option out there, because I like options apparently. Wild Magic, Witches and Wizards. So this is the other Selena Fenwick that I haven't worked in, that I would like to work in. Writing spells. Tiger's gorgeous. There's a lot of gorgeous animals in this one too. Yeah, Rune Magic. I love this one. She's almost naked, but then she's got all these markings all over her, which would be really fun to do in like metallics or maybe even glowing. And that lion, I freaking love coloring lions. We have this dragon mage, which, oh my god, this would have been amazing for March of the Dragon as well. It's cool to have guy representation as well, because a lot of the time I feel like it is just them presenting people in our colouring books, and like cool to have other representation, also bigger representation. That would be another one that's good for mermaid. That's not the vibe tonight. Haven't seen this one before. Wizard and Wolf. Do you like that one? Dragon spell. That's cool too, because that's like creating a dragon eye of fire, so that could be a fun light effect. Merlin's Temple. It's so much grass, like bush. The Lovers. Crown of Stars and Horns. That's cool though, that dress would be amazing to do. Oh, I could see that one being quite fun too, actually. Spring Green Man, that one would obviously be a bit simpler. Lost in a Fairy Tale. Cooking up a spell. Love the Green Man. Yeah, there's some really gorgeous ones in here. Again, we've got fun backlit. I do kind of really like that, and it could be quite fun to do a more mass presenting person. I don't know, something about that one's also drawing me. I love the Insect Witch. Again, nice simpler one, but just love. Love, love, love. Yeah, Selena Fenwick portraitures. It's a good simple one too. Yeah, we've got a few messages, a few marked in here. Messages. Oh, that's pretty too. With the little foxes. Oh, it's called Foxgate. We've got the little baby foxes and her gorgeous outfit. But we could also make that like a swirly portal to somewhere. I might run out of bookmarks for this one. I really like that one. Spell of Starlight, also really like that one. Witch's Companions, I of course really like this one. I feel like I've coloured this one. I think it's in a, or something similar is in a PDF Selena Fenwick book that I have. Yeah, I don't think it's this one. I think it's something else actually. Familiar Spells. I know that one's in a Colouring Heaven issue that I have as well. Wild Prince. I love this one because I love colouring abs. Abs are incredibly fun to colour. Oh, I like this one too. Light and dark. That would be good if I realised the light and dark hashtag light versus dark. Cat and his warlock. And that's, I know, Moonlight Blessings, still going. And then that's the cover, which is stunning as well. I love the lighting on here. Is that it? I think that's it, right? Yeah. Oh, that's real easy. I do like Untamable, but I really like the Foxgate one. Like, something about that one is just calling me. Now, it's been a minute, we'll have a quick look at these. That's okay, Ada, because I've just heard something as well, and yeah, I think Rapunzel I like better in this one, and I'm not sure about the Knights of Tayrealm, but yeah, so I've got picked Foxgate. I love Foxgate. Then we have Rapunzel, which is gorgeous, and then I've still got the 2 pages picked in the Knights of Tayrealm, but I think I'm actually going to end stream here. It is 10 minutes to midnight. We are over 13 hours into stream. My throat's actually starting to hurt a bit, and I've just heard Mum go to bed. Oh, just as Colouring Mama 360 comes in. I'm sorry, hon, but yeah, it's been over 13 hours I've been live now, so I think I'm actually going to call it a night. I'm actually starting to feel tired, and I think I feel ready to go to sleep. However, I think I'm going to be up to streaming again tomorrow, so maybe in about like 10 hours or so, I might be back. I don't know. We'll see how we feel tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for joining me today as we did a lot of colouring. So as a reminder, we got this page done in the Fourth Wing colouring book by Lydia Fenwick. We got this page done in Cat's Picnic. Autumn's Cat's Picnic, sorry. We got this page done. It keeps on wanting to pop out. The Easter egg hunt page. In the Junimo colouring book. Pencil Butter PDF for Citrus. And the Flower Girls colouring book by Lydia Fenwick. So yeah, I think 5 pages is a pretty freaking awesome stream. I am very, very pleased with the results, and I've had a really wonderful day with you guys. Again, I wasn't planning on streaming this long when I first started streaming this morning, but yeah, it's been lovely. It's been incredibly productive, but I am so ready for bed now, and yeah, we'll see how we go tomorrow. No promises, we're going off. If I feel up to it, I'm up to it, and if I'm not, I'm not. But yeah, oli araha to all of you for being here today. I appreciate you so much. Make sure you look after yourself, and yeah, apologies we didn't actually get to these ones, but I think we got some good ones chosen, and if I'm up for it tomorrow, we'll jump into it tomorrow. We may also do some organisation first, because this room is chaos. But yeah, oli araha to you all. Take care, and I'll see you whenever the next stream is. Bye!